Hi， 对不起，谢谢。Hi, this is Nina Simonds for Spices of Life. Today I'm in a Chinese restaurant and I'm thrilled to have Dr. Eric Rimm, who is an associate professor at the Harvard School of Public Health, because what we're going to do today is to dispel some myths about Chinese restaurant food. I think it's relevant to say maybe that the center, CSBI, the Center for Science and Public Interest, it's a watchdog agency based in Washington that focuses on nutritional issues, has come out with a study pointing out that restaurant Chinese food is very high in fat and sodium, which is true, correct, Eric?
Yes, it is. It was a really interesting study because there's a wide range of food you can get from a Chinese restaurant, and there is a fair bit of hidden sodium, and also some of the dishes do have a high amount of fat.
It's also true that we do need some fat, correct?
Yes, of course we need some fat, and in fact, some of the fat they use in Chinese restaurants is good because it's liquid vegetable oil. So some of the things they use for stir frying actually are beneficial, so we do want to have some fat in our meal.
Now, the one thing that I felt was, I had problems with the study, is that it was a little bit sensational and misleading, because I think it's easy. If you know the right way to order, you can have a very healthy, according to the pyramid, meal in a Chinese restaurant.
Yeah, I mean, that's the great thing about a Chinese restaurant. You open the menu, you have 50 or 100, 150 choices. And of course, they picked out the ones that are commonly consumed, but also those that are really high in sodium or those that may be really high in saturated fat. So you just have to pick out the right foods and be smart about it. So there's a lot of options.
And that's what I thought. I thought that we would really bring everyone full circle and challenge you, Dr. Eric Rimm, to eat healthy, but also pleasurable. We want this to be a delicious meal that everyone feels they won't be hungry an hour later. They're going to come out and really, be satisfied, and also be, we said eat according to the USDA pyramid. And they do offer brown rice as well as white rice.
And sometimes it's not on the menu, you just have to ask for it. But I think that's one of the things that actually will help you stay full an hour or 2 hours after a Chinese meal, that a lot of people order white rice and that gets digested very quickly. And it actually does make you feel a little more hungry 2 or 3 hours after the meal. So start with the brown rice, and I think that will help a lot.
Okay, so let's look at the menu and let's order some delicious USDA approved, Dr. Eric Rimm approved, pyramid. Let's order some dishes and a meal and have a good time.
Sounds great to me.
I say don't make that too much oil,
right.
Too much greasy. Now the people health.
What kind of oil do you use when you stir fry?
Peanut.
It's peanut oil. Wow, excellent.
That's expensive.
Yeah, too expensive.
So a lot of restaurants don't want to use it.
All right, let's try this. So,
well, I guess if you were trying to take the pyramid and condense it down to a plate at a Chinese restaurant, it's a circle, so you're kind of stuck with that shape, but I think that you could draw some pyramids within your circle, so you could have this much to set aside for the brown rice.
Brown rice.
Right, so then, of course, any great Chinese meal is going to have some vegetables either mixed in or as the main course, and that, that should be a pretty big portion of what you have. So, the greens, and that can include a whole range of different things you can get at a restaurant, but the greens should probably be at least a third or maybe even a half of what you're going to eat there. And again, I think it's important to have a few different kinds. That's a shrimp.
Oh, sorry.
That's over here in the protein.
Yeah, we'll take that out of protein.
So the protein can be, this can be vegetable, this can maybe vegetable protein, and then maybe this can be animal if you like it. This can be animal protein.
Animal, so that will be animal shrimp,
yeah,
right.
put some shrimp there. And then if you want to have some beet curd or some of the other thing, that vegetable protein can be here.
It's a little saucy, but good. Oops. Mato Bordeaux.
So this, I mean, for someone my size who exercises a lot, this might not be quite enough.
No, I'm
But
going to
the-
add.
But the idea of the pyramid and the way the USDA has it set up is that everybody gears what they eat to how much they exercise. Because if you exercise, you burn more calories, you need more calories. But this might be perfect for sort of the average-sized female who, burns
How many
needs
shrimp?
1,600 calories a day.
If you exercise. Or if you don't.
Right. Well, somewhere between 1,600 and 1,800. So one more
Calories?
shrimp. Yeah.
One more shrimp.
There we go.
Thank you.
Look at that. That's a perfect looking Chinese meal.
Yeah.
Not too many, no fried foods here, because there's sometimes a lot more hidden fat in that. You want to have some fat. We have some of the shrimp and stir-fried vegetables, so that's good. We have the brown rice instead of the white rice, and then we have a lot of different vegetable sources.
And you can have a little bit of glass of wine.
Sure.
Red wine?
Red or white. In fact, if you're at a Chinese restaurant, you could, get some of their other.
Beer?
You can get a great beer here too.
Qingdao.
Yeah, 1 or 2 drinks a day is great.
Thank you, Eric.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Great. So, thank you, Eric. And
It's my
this is
pleasure.
Nina Simonds at Spices of Life, and we're trying to make a difference. How was that? Oh.